Despite achieving success, reaching milestones, or fulfilling lifelong dreams, many still feel an inexplicable void gnawing at their core. This void is called emptiness, and it spares no one. Billionaires, who seemingly have it all, sometimes end their lives unable to fill the hollowness within. Successful office workers devote decades to their careers, only to look back and feel a profound lack of joy. Even those who dutifully follow every rule and meet every expectation often find themselves staring into the abyss of their own emptiness. It is a silent companion lurking in the hearts of so-called human beings, reminding us that material success and societal validation are not enough to fill the void. It's fascinating how we can achieve everything we thought we wanted: financial success, fame, recognition, and still feel empty. The emptiness persists as a quiet reminder that external achievements are merely transient, and that the human soul is endlessly searching for something deeper, something eternal. It's not that we don't enjoy the fruits of our labor or achievements. It's simply that these things cannot provide lasting fulfillment. The deeper satisfaction we crave is not rooted in things, but in the intangible essence of life itself. The paradox of emptiness lies in its ability to exist even when we are surrounded by abundance. It isn't a symptom of failure, but rather a sign of something more profound. It suggests that perhaps we have forgotten the essence of our own existence. We can have all the material wealth, status, and comfort that society promises, and yet still feel as though we are missing something vital, something that can only be found within. This internal void cannot be filled by external means alone, and therein lies the complexity of the human experience. Emptiness is not exclusive to humans. Animals, especially pets like dogs and cats, come remarkably close to experiencing and alleviating it. When we feel the heavy weight of emptiness, a simple touch or a shared moment with our pets can work wonders. They absorb the negative void we carry, and in their silent, unconditional love, they offer a balm for the soul. Their presence reminds us that emptiness is not a curse but an invitation to connect, to feel, and to seek something deeper. Animals, in their purity, teach us profound lessons about the nature of emptiness. They don't fill the void by seeking external validation or material gain, but by simply being in the present moment, by existing with a quiet understanding of the world around them. In their simplicity, they find a balance that eludes us. It is only when we are able to live with the same sense of peace and acceptance as our pets that we begin to recognize the gift within our own emptiness. Emptiness, in many ways, is like an empty cup. It is not a flaw but a vessel waiting to be filled. The key is not to overflow it with distractions or superficial pleasures, but to find the right balance. Too much filling, and the cup breaks. Too little, and it remains a void. This balance is delicate and deeply personal, and it requires us to sit with our emptiness rather than run from it. In a world constantly pushing us to achieve more, be more, and do more, the practice of sitting with emptiness is a radical act of self-compassion. It is a recognition that there is value in stillness, in nothingness. We are taught to fear emptiness, to see it as a problem to be solved, but it is only through embracing emptiness that we discover the truth of our being. It is in the space between the noise that we hear the quiet hum of our own soul, gently calling us back to who we are at our core. To resolve emptiness, we must embrace its companions, loneliness and hopelessness. They are not adversaries but allies, guiding us to deeper truths. Emptiness exists even amidst accomplishment because life is not a series of endpoints, but an ongoing journey. The feeling of emptiness is a reminder that we are meant for more, not necessarily more success, but more meaning, more connection, and more authenticity. Emptiness, loneliness, and hopelessness are often seen as the dark side of existence, but when viewed from a different perspective, they are actually the stepping stones toward deeper self-awareness. They are the moments that push us to look inward, to question our assumptions, and to break free from the shackles of external expectations. They force us to reconnect with the essence of who we are, beyond the roles we play and the labels we carry. In the absence of external validation, we are given the opportunity to find our own worth, to cultivate our own sense of purpose, and to chart our own path. Emptiness is also a reminder that we are not defined by our circumstances or our possessions. We are, at our core, beings of infinite potential, constantly evolving and growing. When we embrace emptiness, we allow ourselves the space to create, to dream, and to become who we are meant to be. The void becomes a fertile ground for self-discovery, a canvas upon which we can paint our truest desires and aspirations. The universe, vast and mysterious, responds to those who dare to ask for more. When we sit with our emptiness and allow ourselves to feel its full weight, we unlock a hidden power, the ability to wish, to dream, and to seek anew. Emptiness becomes the source of our greatest wishes, the seedbed of our deepest desires. It is not just a gift but the birthplace of possibility. In this way, emptiness is not something to fear or avoid. It is a sacred space, a wellspring from which we can draw inspiration and renewal. When we stop seeing emptiness as a void to be filled and instead embrace it as the beginning of something new, we transform it into a gift that allows us to create, to imagine, and to live more fully. Emptiness is a reflection of desire. Emptiness often arises from unfulfilled desires, not because life has failed us, but because we have outgrown certain phases of it. It reflects the gap between where we are and where we long to be. This gap can feel like a deep chasm, but it is also the space where growth occurs. The emptiness we feel is a sign that we are ready for something more profound, something more aligned with our truest selves. Consider the moments when we achieve something significant. Initially, there is joy, perhaps even euphoria, but soon after, a peculiar hollowness sets in. This is not failure. It is life reminding us that no single accomplishment can ever fulfill our entire being. We are constantly evolving, constantly seeking. Emptiness is the signal that it is time to dream a new dream, to set a new goal, or to explore a new facet of existence. Each moment of emptiness invites us to expand, to grow beyond what we have already accomplished. It is a subtle nudge from the universe, urging us to ask for more, to reach higher, to stretch further. Emptiness is the catalyst for transformation, pushing us to go beyond our current limitations and into the vast unknown. Without it, we would stagnate, clinging to the past instead of embracing the future. Embracing emptiness as a journey. Emptiness can feel like wandering in a vast desert with no end in sight. However, this desert is not barren. It is full of potential waiting to be uncovered. The journey through emptiness requires patience and courage. It demands that we sit with our discomfort and listen to what it is trying to teach us. Many great transformations begin in moments of emptiness. Artists create their masterpieces, not when they are overflowing with certainty, but when they feel the aching void of unexpressed creativity. Leaders find their purpose not in times of ease, but when they confront the emptiness of meaning and rise to fill it with vision and action. In the silence of emptiness, we find the opportunity to hear our inner voice, to reconnect with the wisdom that resides within us. It is through embracing emptiness that we discover what truly matters, what we truly desire, and what we are truly capable of achieving. The paradox of emptiness. Fullness in the void. Ironically, true fullness often comes only when we fully embrace our emptiness. When we stop trying to escape it or fill it with distractions, we discover that the void is not empty at all. It is rich with potential, brimming with the possibility of new beginnings. Emptiness strips away the noise and reveals what truly matters. It forces us to confront our deepest fears and desires, and in doing so, it sets us free. When we embrace emptiness, we create space for new ideas, new connections, and new opportunities. The void becomes a canvas upon which we can paint the next chapter of our lives. It is not an end, but a beginning. It is not something to be feared, but something to be welcomed. The gift of emptiness in relationships. Emptiness is not just a personal experience. It plays a crucial role in our relationships. Many people seek out others to fill the void within themselves, only to discover that no one else can do that. gift of emptiness is that it teaches us to be whole within ourselves first. When we enter relationships from a place of fullness rather than need, we can give and receive love more freely. At the same time, emptiness can deepen our empathy. It allows us to connect with others on a more profound level because we understand what it feels like to long for something more. This shared experience of emptiness can create bonds that are stronger and more authentic. A final thought: the beauty of the empty space emptiness, like the silence between musical notes, is what gives life its rhythm and meaning. Without it, there would be no room for new. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the paradoxes of life. If you found this video thought-provoking, give it a like and share it with others who might enjoy unraveling these mysteries. Don't forget to subscribe for more content exploring the edges of existence. Until next time, question everything and keep exploring your own destiny. Take care. Bye-bye.